So, Assalamu alaikum and good morning to everyone. In this class, we are going to continue our lesson. We are going to continue our lesson. Everybody should have to open the page number 12. Everybody should have to open the page number 12. Let me write the page number here so that the students who join the class later, they will get to know that on which page we are. Right. Okay. So on the page number 12, we are it. Okay. So and what what is the day today? Today is Thursday. Today is Thursday, and class is three. Class three. Okay. Now, so I move it here. Okay. So everyone should have to open the page number 12. On the page number 12, the first line is search engines help us find information in the internet. Search engines help us find information in the internet. Okay, what are the search engines? First, let me tell you. Okay, if you want to search anything, where would you go? We normally go to Google. We normally go to Google. What does Google do? Google search the things for us on our request. We request them. How we can request the Google? We type the thing in the Google search bar. We can type the thing in the Google and Google search it on our request. We request the Google to find something and Google helps us in finding the information on the internet on any topic. Okay, so we enter a word or a series of words. We enter a word or a series of words in the search bar. When you open the page of the Google, you see there is a box. You see there is a box on the Google's page, and you have to type any word or series of words. So, and Google will search that thing. Google will search that thing when you type something in it. Okay. So, word is like you are searching something like mobile. You are searching something like mobile. It's a single word. It's a single word. For example, you are searching the best mobile in Saudi Arabia. You are writing this best mobile in KSA. Okay. So this is a searching for the word. This is searching for the series of words. This one, the second one is the searching of series of words because these words make some sequence. Now, word mobile will show you each and every mobile, but best mobile in Kingdom of Saudi Arabia will show you those mobiles which are the best one among the Saudi Arabia. So in this way, your Google will work with the help of your words or series of words you enter in the search bar. Okay. Uh, so, okay. Now we see about the search engine. We only know the Google. For example, if there is no Google, then what we can search or from where we can search on which website or on which search engine or on which platform. So, did you ever think that if Google get closed, then how can we search on the internet? If Google's get closed, then how can we search anything on the internet? How we can search? Because internet is there, websites are there, Facebook is there, Twitter is there, Instagram is there, and Snapchat, Fortnite, everything is there. But how can we search things on Google? Okay, how can we search things on internet without the Google? Can anyone think this thing? Okay, let me tell you one thing. Let me tell you one thing. Let me clear the screen first. Okay, let me clear it. Okay, now search engine. Okay, search engine looks for information. Search engine looks for information in the internet. Search engine looks for information in the internet and display a list of websites related to the query or the query. The both pronunciations can work. Okay, let me tell you what are these. The word query is a short form or the technical form of a word question. Query means question. Okay, in simple words, it's a request. What is a request? The request you put in the box of Google, it's a query. When you type something like the best mobile in Saudi Arabia, you are typing it, okay, in the Google. So the box in which you are typing this thing is a query. The thing you are typing is a query. You want to ask a question to the Google that what is the best mobile. So you are asking the Google by typing a query. Search engine looks for information. The Google or the search engines looks for information in the internet. Okay, they can check the internet and display. Display means show. Display means show. Display means show and show you a list of websites related to your request. For example, you type the best mobile of Saudi Arabia. So you will get some sites links of online websites like Noon, like Souk, and like Extra. There are so many websites. So on the searching, you will get to know that where are the cell phones are available and they are in the best category. So search engine will search things on the internet on your behalf because you give the question to the search engine and search engine will give this to you by after searching. Okay, till now, everyone understand this thing. Till now, everyone understand this thing. Yes, please.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, very good, very good, very good, very good. Now, now, now. Okay. So the second point on this slide is saying query is a request for information. For example, you are typing for the tickets. You want to search some tickets to go on a trip. You want to search some tickets to go on a trip. So you search the tickets on the Google. So you are putting the query. You are putting the question and your query is the request for information because you want to get information then when the tickets are available or what is the price of the ticket is right now. So you are putting the request in the search bar. Okay, for example, Google's get closed. For example, Google's get closed, then what will happen? There are some other search engines also available. What are those search engines? For example, Yahoo, for example, Bing. Okay, so what you have to do today, you will try it on your computer, not right now. After the class, you can try it. It's bing.com. You write www.google.com. Then today you will try the bing.com. It's www.bing.com. Okay, it's same. It's not same like the Google, but it is also used for searching. Okay, and then there is a yahoo.com. Okay, so all of these are search engine like the Google, but they are little bit different in appearance. Okay, when we see them, they will look different, but they all will do the same thing. They all will search information for us and give us the website. So search engines looks for information in the internet and show a list of websites related to your request or the query. Query is a request for information. Example of search engines are Yahoo, Google, and Bing. There are so many others. There are so many others. Okay, let me tell you one search engine name. It will look odd, but right now it's very much famous. Okay, it's Duck, Duck, Go. Duck, Duck, Go. Okay, it's a search engine. It's a Duck, Duck, Go. Like Yahoo, Google, and Bing, it's also there. So there are thousands of search engines available. Okay, but some of them, only some of them are famous. There are thousands of search engines available on the internet, but only some are famous like Google, Yahoo, Bing, and two, three, four more. That's it. And all the others are not famous. Okay. So, example of search engines are Yahoo, Google, and the Bing. Okay, now this time. Yes, Abdullah, you are saying something?
Yes, sir. Every time, your voice is breaking, and I can't hear you well.
Sir,
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 sir, sir, your voice is breaking every time.
Wait, Abdullah, wait. Everybody is listening me. Tell me yes or no.
yeah,
See, everybody is listening
Yes,
me.
sir, I hear you.
yes,
Everybody is listening me. Okay. Now, Abdullah, listen one
I
thing.
hear you.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Wait. Let me
I
answer
hear
the
you.
Abdullah. Kindly check your internet connections or your sound settings because everyone is hearing me. Everyone is hearing me, and I ask all the students. They are saying yes. They are hearing me, and also see my screen. Kindly check your internet or your sound settings. Maybe there is some problem in the sound setting of your computer or in the internet of your connection. Okay, because everyone is listening me. Okay, yes, someone is saying something. Yes, Marwan, you want to say something? Marwan, I think Marwan is saying something. Okay, where is Marwan? Marwan, you want to say something?
sir,
Yes?
sir. Yes, you write something by blue there. You was writing something by blue, not
Yes?
page. What is this that you write by blue?
Okay, the search engine you are asking.
You write it beside it, Yahoo.
Ah, okay. Let me write it again. Let me write it again for all of you again. Okay. Marwan asked the question that what I wrote on the right side of the Yahoo. Okay, let me write it again. Okay, it's a duck, duck, go. Duck, go. Okay, let me show it so that it will be available. Okay, like it's www dot. Okay, if you see, if you see, the name of this thing is what? We know what is Google. We know what is Google, but if someday Google will get closed, then what we can do? We can use Yahoo. We can use Bing. But these are the search engines. We can search them like a Google. They are look little bit different, but they all can do work. Okay, like cars are different, but all cars can run on the road. Okay, all cars are different, but they all can run on the road. So the output is same, but cars are different. In the same way, the Yahoo, Google, Bing, all are different. They look different, but they all can search the thing. Okay, now the question of Marwan is that what was that? I told you this thing. It's like a search engine. For example, you don't want to search anything on the Yahoo, you don't want to search anything on the Google, you don't want to search anything on the Bing, then you can use DuckDuckGo. It's also the search engine. Okay, I am telling you this thing just for the sake of value addition or just for the sake of information. Okay, it's not included in the notebook or in the course, but I am just telling you because you all of you use the computer very much and you all know very well that how to use computer well. Okay, so that's why just for the sake of information I am telling you so that you can search this website and check how that website is working. Okay, so it's a search engine. One more thing I am repeating that there are thousands of search engines available on the internet like Google, but they are not famous. Yahoo, Google, Bing, and DuckDuckGo, like these, some of the search engines are famous, but majority of the search engines are not famous. Okay, you find them on the internet, but at least you can try www.yahoo.com, also see www.bing.com, and also check the duckduckgo.com. Okay, also check it. Okay, let me ask. Let me ask. Marwan, are you there? Okay. Now, Marwan is not there, I think. Yes. Everyone understands this thing? Everyone understands this thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. 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 Let me clear this thing. Let me erase the words so that we can move towards the next. Okay, let me erase it so that we can move towards the next slide. Okay, what is the next slide is saying? We talked about the search engine. The next slide is saying that never share any personal information in the internet. Never share any personal information. Why? Because you never know that who is there on the other side. Maybe that person is not a good person. Maybe any wrong person can use your pictures, use your information. For example, someone asks you your debit card to give you something, but use your debit card and use your money. So don't share any personal information on the internet. Never ever. Never ever. Okay? All students or people always want to share the information so that everyone will get to know that what they are doing. But never ever share the personal information like the address of the house, like the personal cell phone numbers or the mobile numbers. Never share the mobile numbers publicly. Okay, never share the house addresses publicly. Why? Because all of these are the personal information. You can share them with your friends and your family. That's it. You cannot share on internet because on internet anyone can see those information. Okay, so never ever share any personal information like birthdays, like cell phone numbers, like home address. Okay, never share these things on the internet because these things will get the trouble to others sometimes. So never ever share those things, personal things on the internet. You can share those things which cannot give any harm or to anyone, but you cannot share anything which can give any harm to anyone. So never ever share the personal information on the internet. Internet is a short form of interconnected. Ne- uh, Internet is a short form of interconnected network. So how it becomes the short form? They will take the inter from the interconnected. They will take the inter from the interconnected, and they will take the net from the network. So in this way, they will make internet. Internet is a short form of interconnected network. What does mean by interconnected? Interconnected means the network which are connected together. The network which can connect it together are the interconnected networks. Okay, the network which are connected together are the interconnected ones because for example, let me tell you the example. For example, we have a network A and then we have a network B. So we have two networks. Okay. So in this way, if you see, in this way, there are two ways to communicate. So if the both ways, A can communicate with the B, so it's a one-way traffic. And B can also communicate with the A, and B can also communicate with the A. So that's a if B can communicate with the A, then it's a interconnected. Both can communicate. A can communicate with B, and B can communicate with A, and all the networks are the interconnected. They are connected together. They are connected together. So never ever share the personal information on the internet. Okay, and never internet is a short form of interconnected networks which stores internet from the interconnected, and then we connect and we then we take net from the network. So everyone understands this thing? Everyone understands this thing? Say yes or no. Everybody
Yes,
understands
yes,
this thing?
sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Very
Yes,
good.
sir.
Very
Yes,
good.
sir.
Very good. Very good. Okay. So let me clear the screen. Let me clear the screen so then we will move towards the next. So what we have done, we see something about the internet. So now we are going to talk about the Ray Tomlinson. Ray Tomlinson, a computer engineer, sent the first email message in late 1970s. In late 1970s means in the end of year 1971. In the end of the year 1971, that person sent the first email message in year 1971. What was the name of that person? What was the name of that person? The name of that person is Ray Tomlinson. Ray Tomlinson was the name of the person. Who he was? He was a computer engineer. He was a computer engineer. He sent the first email message in which year? In 1971. In 1971. Okay. Can anyone tell me the full form of email? Can anyone tell me the full form of email? Yes? Anyone of you? Anyone of you can tell me the full form of email?
Me, sir.
Sir, me.
Anyone can say. Anyone can say.
Sir, me.
Everyone can say.
Sir,
Gmail.com. Gmail.
الكفار تسمعني.
Gmail.
Okay, okay.
Electronic mail.
Okay, very
Sir,
good.
Gmail.
Okay. So anyone can answer this, and one of the students
Sir, I finished all.
and one of the students answer this. Very good. The full form is email is electronic mail because mail is the complete word. Mail is the complete word. Mail is the complete word. The word mail is complete. Now, what is the full form? The full form is lies in E. The E stands for electronic. The E stands for electronic. E stands for electronic. E stands for electronic mail. Why it is electronic? Because it is sent from the computer. It was sent from the computer, and computer is an electronic machine. So it's an electronic mail because mail are of two types. When you receive the letter from the letterbox or from the post office, it's a mail, but it is not an electronic mail because you get it physically. You get the paper physically in your hand. But when you get the mail in the computer, why it is called as electronically? Because you cannot touch it. You can only read it, reply it, delete it, and see it. But you cannot touch the mail because mail is a soft copy. So the full form of email is electronic mail. His invention. Whose invention? Ray Tomlinson's invention. Do what? Ray Tomlinson's invention, his invention of email, was such a simple step. It's a simple step to send an email that hardly anyone noticed at that time. So at that time, he was not famous even after making or sending the email. Why? Because it is very much easy to send. But he was the first person. Who sent the email. Okay? So at that time, nobody noticed that thing that the Ray Tomlinson invent the email. Nobody noticed that thing that Ray Tomlinson invent the email. So everyone understand this thing? Everyone understand this thing? Say yes or no. Everyone understand this thing?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Very good. Very good, everyone. You guys are genius. Okay. So I am giving the review of this slide so that everyone can get it again. Ray Tomlinson, a computer engineer, sent the first email message in late 1971. Late 1971 means at the end of 1971. Okay. So by profession, he was a computer engineer. He was a computer engineer and he sent the first email. The full form of email is electronic mail. Ray Tomlinson invention of email. His invention of email was such a simple step that hardly anyone noticed at that time. So no one noticed that thing that Ray Tomlinson invented the email. Okay, because at that time there were many issues in the internet. Okay, so but the invention of email is very much easy and simple. So there are some issues in the internet at that time, but email is very easy. So his invention considered very easy, and no one noticed that thing that Ray Tomlinson invented the email. Okay, let me erase the board. Let me erase the screen. Then we will move together on the next screen. Okay. So on the next screen, what we have, let me see. Electronic mail or email. Electronic mail or email. Very good. You guys told me the full form of email. It's electronic mail. So on the email, electronic mail or email enables. The word enables means to make it possible or to make it done. Enable us to send messages through the computer. Enable us to send the messages through the computer to our friends, to our friends, to our friends all over the world in a matter of seconds. In a matter of seconds. So this line is saying that electronic mail or email make us possible to send message. Make this for us possible or make enable us to send messages through the computer to our friends all over the world in a matter of seconds. When you send email to someone, it will reach to them in a less than a minute. It will be reached less than a 30 seconds even, because internet works very faster. So in this way, electronic mail travels and delivered to the other computers in very less time. Email addresses always have an at the rate sign. Email addresses have an at the rate sign. Okay. So what does that at the rate sign do? Okay, if you see on the keyboard, there is a key of number 2. If you see on the keyboard, there is a key of number 2. Okay. So along with the 2, there is a sign. That sign is known as at the rate. That sign is known as at the rate. And if you press the shift key, and while pressing the shift key, if you press the 2, then what would you type? You would type at the rate. But if you didn't press the shift key, then what would you type? You would type the 2. So whenever you want to type at the rate sign, what you have to do? You have to press the shift key, and then you have to press the 2. So now this is called at the rate sign. 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 It's used in every email address. It's used in the every email address. Everyone understand this thing?
Yes, sir.
Good, very
Yes,
good.
yes, sir. Yes,
Very
sir.
good, very good, very good. Okay, let me clear the board first. Let me clear the board or screen first. Okay, let me clear it first. Then we will move together on the other slide. Okay. Okay, Abdullah is saying something. Yes, Abdullah. Yes, Abdullah, what is your question?
Sir,
Yes, Abdullah, what is your question?
sir, I don't understand the first line that you wrote, electronic mail or email.
Okay, the first line is saying, email make this possible for us. Email make this possible for us to send the mail electronically all over the world in very less time, in the matter of seconds. Means we can send message to anyone in this world with the less than second, less than seconds. Okay, in the same way, they are saying, this line is saying we can send message to anyone in this world, and that message can be reached to that person in very less time. That message can be reached to that person in very less time, and only email can make this possible. The word enable means possible. So email make it possible that we can send a message to anyone in less than some seconds, and in this way we can send the mail to anyone in very less time. So email make it possible. The first sentence is only saying this. Okay, understand, Abdullah?
Yes, sir. Understand.
Very good. Okay. Okay. Now we will see one example. Okay. If it is not visible, then I will write this example in the new color. Okay. Let me change the color and make it white. So I am writing it. It's wave@gmail.com. Okay. Now everyone see. Okay. The example of email is this. The example of email is there. There is the @ sign. There are two parts in the email. The first part is before the @ sign, and the other part is after the @ sign. Okay. So, but remember one thing. This sign is always necessary. This sign is always important in the email. If there is no @ sign in email, this email will not work. Each and every email of this world will need this sign. Each and every email of this world will need this sign. Each and every email of this world needs this sign, the @ sign. Email cannot work without @ sign. It's a standard procedure to sending the email or to create the email ID. Okay, it is also called as the email address and also called as the email ID, or in simple words we can say the ID. So this is an example of the email. In each and every email of this world, @ sign is always there. @ sign is always there. Okay, and there is the two parts of email. One before the @ sign, and other one is after the @ sign. Okay, but @ sign is very much necessary to there in the email. Okay, everyone understand this thing? Say yes or no?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, very good.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Everyone understands this thing. Let me clear the screen. Okay, so now there is one assignment uploaded there in the class era or the class slide. It's uploaded there already, available to you. You can open the assignment. Time of the period is ended. We will meet in the next class. Okay, have a nice day. Have a nice weekend, everyone. We will meet in the next class. Okay, bye, everyone. Have a nice day. Bye, everyone. Have a nice day.
Bye, sir.
Bye, everyone. Bye, everyone.
Bye, sir.
Bye, everyone.